Guys, welcome back to a new video. This time we're looking at a stock that we haven't really looked at before. It's called PROG on the stock name. We can see the actual company's name is Progenity Inc. So this stock is hot at the moment. That's very clear on the 1 month chart. Basically, lows of the stock right now in the past month, 87 cents. From that point, we came up to highs of here at about $2.10, and then from there we went a bit low for a while, but yeah, we came back up and we hit highs on the 12th of October, $2.60 almost. So it's been a good week, it's been a good month for Prog. Even on the day, this one is up by about 5.6%, so things are looking fantastic for this stock. And again, a lot of people are talking about it, a lot of people are asking me to talk about it, and again guys, I make these videos for you, I do this all for you, so I'm going to do anything that you guys want me to talk about. If it's popular, we can look at it again. If you guys want to see a fundamental analysis, again, I'm more than happy to do that for you. Drop me a comment down below saying, yeah, fundamentals would be great. By the way, do not listen to any of the bots. There are many bots down there pretending to be me. None of them are me. If you see them, please do report them. It's very annoying, but yeah, that's a different topic. So yeah, we'll look at the stock today. We'll do the technicals. We'll look at all that sort of data, and then I'll share a few of my opinions as always. Again, it's coming up on the weekend. Saturday, the markets are not open, of course. It would be a perfect time to do a fundamental analysis, so if you want to see it, drop me a comment down below on this video. But anyway, we're on 12.6k. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. Keep it coming, guys. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 13k. Ultimately, we're trying to get to 100k. It's a long shot, but yeah, with your help, it certainly can be done. So thank you for everything. But yeah, now we're going to dive in. But do remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. It's just my personal views, thoughts, and opinions, and absolutely nothing more. So on the more simple charts, these are very easy to read charts. We can see that the stock is up on the 1 day. Now the trend is not too dissimilar to what we have seen with ATER, a stock that I looked at just a few minutes ago. In this instance, we can see we are coming up more towards the end of day, which is splendid. We can see we opened up on a price of about, if it will let me read, about 212, I believe it was 212, 214, something like that. We opened up and then we dropped lower towards the end of the morning. Now coming into 9:36, we dropped down to the $2 mark exactly before rocketing up massively until about 10:20. We hit highs at 232. So we had a big run up in the morning, and then we sold all of that off, came back down to a level where we started off in the morning, and from there we've been flat for the most part, consolidating up until about 1:30, maybe even going up to quarter to 2, yeah, and then coming up to 2, we are seeing this rise up. Now again, as I have said in all of my videos, I know that we are filming a bit earlier than we usually do, but please do understand that we'll cover this more in another video if you want to see it, because everything could change towards the end of day, as we are up by only 12 cents, so you know, things definitely could go either way. However, we're still in a really good position on the 1 day. Like I said, the 5 day is fantastic. Monday, we were actually on a price of 138. So we've almost doubled since that point, which is really good. So people who'd have bought in there are definitely set on nice profits. And we did start to come down from Tuesday, as you would expect. I'll talk about this more in a minute. But yeah, from the highs on Tuesday, we came down a bit. But now we are starting to see a shape form, and we could potentially rocket off of that and go back up. But I'll talk more about this in a second. The 1 month data shows us everything that we have noticed. And like I said, that big run up fell down off that a bit. Then another big run up, fell down off that a bit, and now we're seeing a few days of consolidation. What is going to come next for this trend? Well, one thing that will give us a bit of an indication is the indicators. That is their job. We'll have a read of them, the 1 day, 5 day, and 1 month indicators. We have the MACD down here, we have the RSI, and we have the moving average. So the 1 day moving average is at 213.5. So we can see it's about $2.13, which isn't really too far from where we are right now. Again, this has been caught out by the move that we have seen upwards. It is a lagging indicator, so it's never going to be exactly where we are right now, but it isn't too far off, which is good. The RSI down here is looking at 60. 60 is only 10 points away from neutral. I'm not too worried about that at all. We are becoming a little bit bullish on the MACD trend, but again, as you would expect, it is quite flat because we aren't seeing too big moves today. This data becomes more useful on the 5 day in my opinion. We are actually sat on that moving average, which is phenomenal. The RSI figure is at 55. Come down to 50, you are neutral, so 55 isn't too bad. Bear in mind, 80 is overbought and 20 is oversold, so 55 isn't bad. The MACD is actually becoming a bit bearish, I believe, but this could all be changing as time goes on. But again, it is still very, very flat, as we haven't had a significant move since this morning. Now, the 1 month data is really the all-inclusive. It shows us that on the 50-day MA, which is a moving average for that time period, we're sat on 128. Now, we're never going to be anywhere near that. It's a 50-day moving average, and of course, a move up in the past 5 or 10 days is going to catch out this moving average. It's bound to. However, come down to the RSI, we're coming up to 68. Now, this is also somewhat out, in my opinion. I think 68 is coming more towards overbought, but you know, this will probably be cooling off in the next day or two as the price does adjust and as the indicator does adjust to normal levels as well. And the MACD is still bullish. The trend is still bullish, I cannot lie, but we are now seeing 2 red candles, which really is an early indication of a bearish trend starting. Whether this flips or not is still quite hard to tell, but this is also a lagging indicator, so you know, it's not going to be the most accurate, but it does kind of tell us a little bit about the wider trend going on with the stock. So now let's talk about what could be going on going forwards with this stock and where I see it at the moment. Because from a technical standpoint, I think this one isn't looking too bad. It's always going to be risky. The stock's been up since like 80 cents, as I said. Basically, we're looking at a sub $1 stock, a penny stock, rising to well above $2. It doesn't mean that it's over for the stock just because of that. However, I think it is always an area where we should be concerned because of that. However, like I said, it doesn't mean it is over. And again, the 1 month data is still looking okay. And on the 5-day data, which is a bit more technical, we can see a trend change could be emerging. Now, this is early days. I'm not going to say it for sure. I'm not going to say it like it's guaranteed. However, one thing that we are seeing, we are seeing a bit of a dip over this time period. You can see that very clearly. Anybody can. Then from there, consolidation into today, and actually towards the end of today, a small uptick. Now, very early, like I said, I'm not going to say it's confirmed, but we could possibly see a bit of a trend that goes like this. You know, we have this initial rise up, fair enough, we come down, and then are we going to see a bit of a trend upwards? Now, obviously that is the ideal model. It's not guaranteed. Bear in mind how far we are up, like I said. So we could see the absolute opposite, which goes like this. Then we see a bit of consolidation. Then we start to drop down. I know, guys, I'm giving 2 opposite approaches, but I want to be completely honest with you. It could go either way, and it always can. We can look at all of the scenarios that's most likely to take, and the intention of these videos is not to give you advice. So when people say that I'm being 50-50, it could go either way, I'm not here to give you advice at all. I'm just here to look at the most likely scenarios, whether it be bullish or bearish, and then you can make your opinions based on that. But yeah, I think the bullish case scenario, we're going to be looking at 2 or 3 days really of consolidation / small rises upwards / not much movement at all. And of course that would be okay because we'd start to see a bit of a foundation at these levels and start to move up slowly and see very nice floors basically form for the price to continue to move higher. And in the bearish scenario, this would start to move downwards tomorrow into Friday, and that would continue into the next week. Now again, it doesn't necessarily have to be bearish by a large amount. One thing that we are seeing in the past is that we are kind of comfortable at that level, this level. We do want to see a breakout coming going forwards, and we have been higher than this in the past, which is worth noting, even in the past 3 months. And obviously go out a bit longer, you'll see how high this stock has been. Again, just because it's been up there, it does not mean it's guaranteed to go back up there. But I think there is still a rise possibly coming for the stock. I don't see any reason why it cannot happen, but do bear in mind we're only looking at the fundamentals in this video. I'm more than happy to look at the technicals with you, as I said, but please do tell me and I'll talk about that in another video. Thank you for all the support so far, guys. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.